Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cthulhoops. So in our last episode, we ended things off with me asking the question, what can I do to make my energy production a little better? And I've been doing some thinking, and I've been looking through my planet stuff, planets and sectors, and then I just realized something, that I'm being a complete idiot. What I can do is I can go into sector settings, and then get them to actually focus on financial stuff. So I'm hoping by doing this, the AI will automatically adjust things to make their redevelop some buildings and whatnot to go with sectors, or sorry, go with the energy buildings. If that makes any sense. Also, this place needs a spaceport, so if we could do that, that'd be great. So I'm hoping that this will hopefully maybe make things a little better for us in the long run. I don't know how quickly the AI will adjust the things, but hopefully it'll be sooner rather than later, because I am... Oh, I wouldn't say I'm hemorrhaging money, but I don't really have a lot to begin with, so I guess relatively speaking, we're kind of hemorrhaging money-ish? I don't know. But, I mean, if it doesn't work out, what I'll do is, at the end of this episode, I'll just... Or I guess in between this episode and the next one, I'll actually go through the list and try to get rid of some farms and whatnot, which I actually did do in this episode, or between this episode and the last one. But I don't know if I did it to enough of an extent where it would have a big impact on our play here. And if it turns out that I didn't do enough, then, you know, we'll fix that promptly, but right now, I have some stuff that I need to take care of in this thing. Also, we're almost about to unlock our last tradition in the Discovery tradition here, which means that once we get this unlocked, I think we can actually go with the Imperial Prerogative, because we still can't do Synthetic Evolution, because this requires another Ascension perk to be done before it, and we also need to research synthetics and all that shit, so... Next tradition, let's go with the Imperial Prerogative and take some of our better planets outside of our sectors and whatnot. And I think that should hopefully make things a little better. But I also noticed in between episodes that a lot of the planets that we gave to our vassals no longer exist. And I think I know what's going on. So, hive mind populations can only exist within the space of the actual hive mind that owns them. So once they got seeded and taken over by other people, the population on those planets died off, and the AI was not smart enough to resettle some of their native, some of their own species, or some of their, some of their own species or whatever, into these planets to stop them from being completely just wiped out. So this kind of gives the hive mind here the opportunity to take some of these back. So I think now would actually be a good time to go to war against them. They're currently in a war against the Tarasi Imperium. Or no, their allies are the Tarasi? Excuse me? Wait, no, these guys don't have allies, do they? What the fuck is going on? What is going on? What is happening? Also, I kind of wanted to see if maybe my vassals would be... No, I was kind of actually... What I wanted to see is if they would get the genocidal negative penalty. Oh, that's it. I was kind of wanted to see if they would get the genocidal fuck, I just said the word penalty for wiping out the hive mind species from their systems, but it doesn't seem to be that way. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to go through this list, and I apologize that making you sit through all this crap. But okay, so we got the Mengeti, the Quepelki, and the Mengeti, and the Galactic Dethakan. That's it. So those are the 4 tiny ass dudes to whom we can grant these planets. which will hopefully be basically wiped out by the time they're done, if that makes any sense. Kador. We'll give to the Manjeti hierarchy, and the Galactic Dethakan, whom I believe in our last episode turned into actual vassals as opposed to just protectorates. And the Sauliaiwa can take these dudes, and the Whiter. And I think that's gonna have to be it, because that's 97. And that's... yeah, that's it. No planet with just 3 thingy. Ah, fucking hell. I cannot talk today. No planet with just 3 war score. There we go. So let's go to war against them and actually do something this episode. In the meantime, I'm kind of hoping that my energy consumption will... look at that. It's actually getting a little higher and it's getting lower. Oh, it's at 0 now. Fantastic. You want to have a research agreement? I agree. Sure, let me take some of your research. There we go. Now in the positive. Oh, damn. Look. Holy shit. Is it actually making a difference? I honestly have no idea. I'm too stupid to realize these things. But actually, let's make sure that... I'm kind of now wondering if maybe I should turn off the auto build mod and instead just go with auto upgrade? Maybe that might be a good idea. Because that way... new buildings on good tiles. So yeah, let's actually turn off auto build and go with auto improve. Yeah, let's do that. That way the AI won't, the mod won't build stuff on tiles, which is fine. But it won't, yeah. But it will still upgrade shit, is what I'm trying to say here. I apologize if I'm not speaking very well today. Just one of those days, you know, just one of those days. We need basically positive 90 and above for our energy creation to actually be able to help out with this war. Because right now we don't have enough energy credits, and that's it. We don't have enough. Oh, holy shit! That's changed in a hurry. Hot damn! Wow. Gotta say, I've impressed myself. I don't know how I managed, but I actually impressed myself. And I did say that I'm not going to replace the, oh, these guys are actually helping me now? Well, I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, let's get to it now that we're making 90 plus, energy. Have you guys follow the First Navy cluster. And they're actually already there to take that over. But what we're going to do is we're going to do our best to stick together so that our allies don't get caught with their pants down again. Which is actually what I believe what happened last war that we had with the Havariga. I basically kind of relied on my allies to do all the work, and then by the time they were done, they actually got completely wiped out by the Havariga. Thankfully, the Havariga also kind of got wiped out, but I would rather my allies remain strong to at least protect me, if nothing else. And I'm actually really looking forward to the 1.7.1 or 1.7 patch, because apparently it's fixing issues that I had no idea existed, such as the governing ethics, such as the governing ethics attraction not having an effect. I always thought it was kind of weird that... what the hell is happening? Fucking Spectre again, isn't it? Damn Spectre. Spectre, we're coming for you, you son of a bitch. As soon as we're done this war, we're coming for your ass. And not in a sexual way. Of course, everything we do is a sexual way, so we are in fact coming for your ass in the most sexual of ways. Please don't destroy that. Not until we get there, come on. I want to appear there right next to you. We can actually go with the faith in science. Let's go with that. Fantastic. And, oh man, it had it zoomed in exactly on Imperial Prerogative. Not zoomed in, but scrolled down. I could go with Interstellar Dominion, but I think Imperial Prerogative might actually be a little bit more helpful in this stage in our game here. There we go. Alright, fantastic. So now we can take some planets out of sectors. But before we do, I'm just gonna take a look at which planets are viable candidates to take out of sectors. We want to go with ones that create a lot of energy, as well as ones that create a lot of minerals. So I've got a few candidates here, it seems. Got this one planet over here, Urakfetond. Fucking the most terrible of names for sectors, of course, but regardless. I'm actually gonna take Urakfetond out of Urakfetond. Fucking hell, there's two Urakfetons. This is the worst. There we go. You don't need that either, but we're not gonna take that out because that costs influence, despite this system not having any freaking thing in there. Whatever. And I'll rename this later. You know what I'll do in the future is I'm actually not going to rename these planets because I'll rename them to commenter and subscriber names, but I won't actually rename them by like the species name or whatever, because it gets a little too confusing, I think. Okay, so I saw a planet here, Park Kitarp and Oral Jubak, which actually create a fair bit of minerals, as well as, well, I think the other one creates a fair bit of energy. This one here, Turk Babpont, creates a lot of excuse me, console, get the hell out of my sight. I didn't summon you, you asshole. There you go. It does create a fair bit of minerals, so that's good. That's done with. I should have probably done this in between episodes, but you know what? That's okay. Larb Tidarm. This one creates a lot of energy, and it's in the Pluten sector. There we go. And I have room for 2 more, so let's do that now rather than later, so that I don't forget. And I have completely forgotten. You know what? Let's let time pass whilst I'm doing this, so that I'm not wasting your precious time. Because I'm pretty sure you don't come to watch me talk about fucking sectors and energy optimization and all that crap, right? Unless you do, and I'm depriving you of that sweet, sweet pleasure, in which case I sincerely apologize. But do let me know if that's the kind of stuff that you're into. Then I'll call you a freak, or I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't be so judgmental. Who knows? I'm just kidding, of course. I should probably actually look into releasing sectors that... You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Vimregand. Okay, fuck, we can't. What was this place? This is Utamjabom. Let's take these out of there. And then Vimregand, you can take Landis. And I'll keep Rulin, because Rulin is the one that's creating a lot of energy, I believe. Yep, that's the one. Fantastic. Alright, so where the hell was I? I was in the middle of attacking Cruz Cocoon. Thankfully, our army seems to have just arrived, so in fact, I wasn't wasting too much time. No, actually, I was wasting time. You guys aren't really attacking with a lot of, troops here. Well, maybe they feel like they don't need that much of an advantage. What, you think you're better than me, AI? You think you're better than me? I don't think so, bub. Okay, so this place needs some spaceports. I think a lot of these later ones that we just colonized definitely need some spaceport loving. And what research was done? Physics labs, great. I suppose next go with the ion disruptors. And we're gonna need some modules here too, please. Perfect. And any other place require any spaceport modules or upgrades or maybe some sweet hand job? I mean,
situation log updated.
This is going pretty well. I don't know where their main fleets are, which is actually quite disconcerting. I'd like to know where my enemy is so that I know what to kind of prepare for, but it seems that the AI or the hive mind dudes aren't really mobilizing their fleets. Either that or they've been crushed. No, they're still... There they are. 80,000. Oh shit. I don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough. Maybe if we got all of our allies and vassals together, we might stand a chance. They're coming in. I wouldn't say they're coming in hot and heavy in any way whatsoever. We got a smattering of fleets here, and I don't think that's going to be enough to really face them. Because when I attack my enemies, I like to have a huge advantage over them, which I suppose is a little cheap, but whatever. You know what?
Complete.
If that's how I play the game, that's how I play the game.
Research complete.
Auto curating vault
complete.
is done. Fantastic. I don't really see the advantage in having a chemical bliss thing, because I think it's just... It basically knocks out the entire population, if I'm not mistaken. Which I suppose is, I don't know.
Construction complete.
If you want to keep a population docile, maybe that's the way to do it. Should we go with foreign soil enrichment? Actually, that's gonna cost a lot. Orbital researcher mandate fulfilled. Fantastic. You know what? Let's just get this out of the way. 8 months.
Construction complete.
Great. 8 months where we're just wasting our research, but that's okay. Oh, I saw the enemy thing here, and I was like, oh shit, here we go.
Alien spaceport.
It's go time, but it is in fact not go time. Not yet anyways. 50%? I'd say things are going decently.
Updated.
I'm still a little nervous about
Situation
the possible oncoming surprise butt sex. But then again,
Construction complete.
that is the nature of surprise butt sex. You never know when it's gonna happen, or if it even is going to happen, and when it does happen,
Engaged. Station under attack.
everyone's going for a ride. Yeah, I think, added up together, we might stand a chance against their 80,000. Which I think we should probably try to decimate if we can. But, right now, maybe I should actually focus on, building up some more of our fleet here. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea.
Research.
Okay, you know what? With everyone
Enemy
gathered here,
secured.
we might actually stand a chance against their main fleet. But again, that being said, we need to be able to mobilize together if we want to accomplish that. And relying on the AI to follow me, well, reliably, is a completely different matter. I don't think I can really trust them just yet. Let's go with auto cannons. And I say that I can't really trust them, not because I think they're gonna backstab me, but because the AI simply isn't really good at following just yet. Sometimes they follow, other times it's like, what the fuck, where did they go, and why are they following that ice cream truck, trying to bust into the side and loot themselves some sweet, sweet, delicious ice creams. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that it's a little
Research complete.
touch and go with the AI
Construction
sometimes.
complete.
So we're done with chemical bliss. Let's go with,
Construction complete.
you know what, let's optimize our hydroponics farms a little better. That way maybe we can actually get rid of some more hydroponics farms and actually make more room for better resources. Look at this. We're at like almost plus 200 something if we if we put our fleets into orbit. We might actually be able to get like plus 200, maybe 220 energy. That's crazy. That's a huge difference. We've gone from like such a huge negative number to such a huge positive number. That's awesome. Maybe I'm not giving the AI enough credit here. Maybe I'm trying to take too much of the credit myself. Whatever. Okay, so if we take away more of their naval capacity, does that mean the AI will actually disassemble some of their ships? Because they're running on resources?
Construction complete.
Okay, I get it. Please.
Construction complete.
Fucking tell me more about how my construction is complete. Please, go on. Tell me more. What? Can't do it now? Now that I've antagonized you and bullied you into submission and silence? Jackanape. I think all of our current spaceports are good and ready. That is the spaceports that we currently are controlling, not the ones that have just been recently created. Alright, so that's that one. What about the other sectors? Other sectors are looking pretty good with their spaceports. Looks like we've been actually keeping on top of this. This is fantastic.
Incoming
Damn.
transmission.
Okay, who wants what? What do you
Research
want?
complete.
You want Pytherian dust? For what? Saratreme gas. Let's see what it does. I have no idea. Actually, it does... Oh, governing ethics attraction. The thing that doesn't currently work. Great. Fantastic. Is it me? Oh, you know what? Our naval capacity or naval strength is actually increasing because we're adding destroyers to it. Of course, I'm an idiot. I was like, I haven't built any ships. Duh. Why is this getting stronger? Duh. But no, it's because I'm an idiot. Got it. Cool, cool, cool. And while they're doing that, I'm actually going to go through my list of planets again, just to see which planet I should take. I'm thinking maybe we take out Pluton, or Haishma 3, or even this one, Oral Jubak. Damn, Oral Jubak? Is that in Landes? It is in Landes. Aw, man, I should never have put you back into a sector then. That list is way too long. And I'm actually going to, in between episodes, go through the list of sectors and planets and rename them. Because, I don't know. What the fuck is this? Unrest? What do you want, you jackanapes? Don't we have a crazy army? Yeah, we've got, like, a full garrison there, and these guys are being complete assholes.
Construction complete.
What do you want, man? What do you want? And why isn't the AI building anything? Oh, you know why the AI is not building anything? I learned this lesson in our last series. I'm not giving them enough money. They don't got the goods to make the goods that make other goods. Come on, guys. Put yourselves into sectors. There we go. Let's actually start piling in some of these resources into these jerk faces. Okay, we don't have enough.
Construction complete.
Oh shit, I gave them way too many because I was lagging. And I was like, oh yeah, I can just keep this up. No, I can't. I couldn't keep it up. Now let's move you on to this one. 81%. And so far I haven't fought them at all. Still superior. If we see them, I think we should actually take this opportunity to attack them. They could also be focusing all their their fleets over here because they're currently in a war with these dudes. How's that going for you guys? Negative 31%. Actually about the same. Wait a minute, did you just get into a war with these dudes too? Oh my god. Wow. They're equivalent. Do you guys have allies? Maybe the Tarasi?
Construction
But
complete.
that's a defensive pact. It's not a defensive pact. So it's not like that would have really... I don't know. Not really sure what's happening there. Because they're still superior, meaning that they have a
complete.
much stronger fleet. Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay, guys. As soon as we're done with this system,
Research
follow
complete.
these guys, okay?
Situation log updated.
Railgun is done. Oh, fuck yes, synthetics. Please. Please, Cthulhu. Please. Let me get the synthetic research done sooner than expected.
Research complete.
Wormhole modulator, impulse thrusters, etc., etc. Whatever. It's fine. Naf Fuj. What is this? Oh my god, 2 Betharian stone. That's incredible. I want this planet. Dibs on this planet. Ain't nobody else touching this planet, please. I need this.
Complete.
I have a population to feed. Like, literally, I need to feed them energy. That's all they eat. I've tried to convince them to eat something else, but that's all they would eat. They're like a spoiled child. They won't eat anything else except for energy. It's ridiculous. Oh, sorry, I almost forgot. We were going to attack their main fleet, right? Anyone have eyes on their fleet? I don't see it anymore. I think they moved outside of our sensor range, which admittedly isn't all that great. So maybe that's why. Also, what's happening with the war in heaven? I don't think the war in heaven is actually happening anymore. I think for a minute they were like, you know what? I'm gonna wake up and do something, and then this guy was like, actually this is too much effort. Fuck it. I don't give a rat's ass. And the human vestige is still... You know what? The xenophobe dudes, I think we should attack them sooner rather than later. So I think after this war, let's see if we can actually go to war against the human vestige and blast him in the ass. And why aren't you doing anything? Why aren't you... Okay, that number was not ticking down for like the longest time. So I was a little confused there. That actually does change as more ships are being added. But not by a whole lot, I guess. Is it actually the naval capacity? It's not. So that's a little confusing, but okay. How did you get here so quickly? I just got here.
Updated.
Or maybe they could have been maybe heading here first? I don't know. Whatever. Not that big of a mystery. I've had worse mysteries? I have no idea. Like I said, it's just one of those days where feeling a little loopy, a little tired, overall just exhausted. But it's been one of those weeks, you know? Don't get a lot of sleep, and you end up trying to record more than you can handle.
Enemy planet
Maybe.
secured.
Fantastic. Alright, let's get you guys following. 95. We're almost done with this, guys. Holy shit. Just sticking it to the hive mind. Left, right, and center. This is great. Anyone have eyes on their navy here? Oh, we do. We have eyes on their... Son of a bitch. Just when I actually wanted to fight them. What assholes. Unbelievable. What is this? Fucking Spectre? We're coming for you, you little bitch. We're coming for you now. You done it now, son. You done it. You thought I wouldn't pay attention to you, didn't you? No. I was paying attention. I was watching you the whole time, you little dick-faced bitch monkey. And I think that's a good number of cruisers. And then we'll start pumping out some more battleships. But for now, let's make one. Just to even that number out. I'm not a big fan of this number right now. 14? That's not 15. That's not a multiple of 5, and thus it is unacceptable. Let's get you building some of that. In the empty spaces, we will go with the energy grids. And the... mineral processing plant. For here, we can actually go with a frontier clinic. Because that would increase our growth speed. Not that we actually need it right now, so maybe not. Yeah, actually, then let's go with the mineral silo, I guess. We can change it later if we want, so it's fine. How come these guys aren't uplifted? What's happening, guys? What's happening? Let's get some, oh, there we go. Let's uplift these dudes. Let's make them cybernetic, as well as... what do we need here? I think we kind of need engineering. So let's make them natural engineers. Not that I think I'm really going to make use of this, but whatever, it's fine. Situation log? Give me the goods. 9 months? Okay, we're gonna have to birth a human baby at this point, that's fine. And I can't modify these guys to become cybernetic, which kind of makes me a little sad. And research agreement, yeah, sure. I think everyone here has better research than I do, which makes me a little sad, but whatever. Okay, let's try to find the Spectre dude, because he's being a total asshole. And I don't think I lost a single ship in that war.
Complete.
And then let's actually go after these dudes too, but we're gonna need 17,000. Do we have 17,000? We have more than 17,000. Great. Who dead? Scientist, why you dead, son? Unbelievable. Oh, fuck yes. Sentient AI? Oh, that's the best.
Research complete.
Wait, if that guy already has access to sentient AI, why are we researching synthetics? Don't we already have access to that? Hyperlane mapping. Yeah, I guess I could do it just to get rid of it. 10 months. A little longer than a human baby, but that's okay. Mangelic. Oh, look at that. Look at all this territory that the Havariga lost. This is fantastic. I actually really like the diplomatic map screen. It makes things easier for me to understand.
Enlightened.
Oh, damn. The Zaxoid now stand as living testament to the scientific and technological might of the Empire of Love, even though we are sorely lacking and falling behind everyone else. What are our factions doing? They're fairly happy, and it turns out that this no species-wide slavery thing is a known bug. As in, you don't have a leader. No wonder. I was like, the fucking faction leader couldn't even be bothered to show up to work today. No, it is a known bug where the faction thinks that robots are enslaved. Like, come on, guys. Come on. A rocky start. The integration of the Zaxoid who we uplifted is going more smoothly than expected, but not as smoothly as we had hoped, despite our efforts to soft shape of their psychology. The Zaxoids still occasionally struggle with the way we do things in the Empire of Love. Unbelievable. What assholes. But as soon as these planets become available to us, I think we need to take advantage of this. Familial fission. While the Empire of Love provides a solid structure upon which to model their internal social order, it may not necessarily be what suits the uplifted Zaxoid best. Their sudden rise to becoming our intellectual equals robbed them of millennia of potential social and cultural development. Perhaps as a result of this, the Zaxoid social order is in a state of extreme flux. One day the family unit is paramount, the next day community leaders are calling for a dissolution of all clan-like bonds. I don't really favor one or the other. I'll just say fascinating, and hopefully that won't really do anything. But let's start integrating these guys, and the reason why I want to integrate them is because they're kind of in the area where I would want to take the lands away from the other dudes. So let's go ahead with that. And they haven't been super, super helpful. Don't tell them I said that, but they really haven't been all that helpful in terms of going to wars and shit. Should we attack the dimensional horror? At least this guy's just kind of staying put. He's not doing anything except for maybe like just being all cool and super phallic and kind of got a gross mouth there, buddy. But you know what? It'd probably be good for blowjobs and whatnot. Hey, we are Lovebots. That's kind of the stuff that we're into. Conscientious objectors. Some issues have arisen on Eric Prime as a result of the Zaxoid populace's aversion to arms. A representative has made a formal request for clearly delineated military zones. I'm not in favor of either, so whatever. And I think we'll end the episode off here before we fight the Spectre.
Complete.
And in between episodes, if I can remember to do it, I will try to rename these planets so that things are a little bit easier to understand, because right now the planet names don't align with the system names and all that shit, so it's a little confusing, but maybe that's just my problem. And then also rename the sectors as well, because it's getting a little ridiculous where we have sectors with the same names and shit. So yeah, that'll be that. Alright, so for now, thanks for watching and have a good breakfast.